What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the Crypto Crow. I am live, looking a little disheveled. Still need a bit of a haircut. That's coming soon, hopefully. Yeah, last night was fun. Went live with. I gotta fix my chair. I went live with Tone Vase and Doug Polk and Carl the Moon and some other guy that smokes cigars. I can't remember his name. But anyway, yeah, I was kind of celebrating the fact that that I'm done with COVID. And so my wife got me a surprise bottle of scotch, and I enjoyed it very much. And I probably shouldn't have gone live with everybody. Oh my gosh, I gave Carl the Moon such a hard time. I almost feel bad. Like, he's such a cute kid. Like, but he's a wicked smart guy. Like, he's in his 20s. I think he said he was like 25 or something. I don't know. Still young, but yeah, I kept calling him the White Webster because he just... Which I'm sure he's too young to even know what the hell I was talking about. So he was just looking at... And I don't even know where he's from. I don't know if he's from Sweden or where, but... You know, for those of you that watch Webster, I mean, the actor that played Webster was like 30, but he played like this 10-year-old or something. Like, it was kind of funny. But anyway, had a good time. And, I still don't have anybody joining my team. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong. It's me and Rycarms, who he's been a long time Crow Trader using the Crow Trader bot, and he's in there. Crypto Ace, where you at, man? Need ya. Where you at? There's a link in the description. Obviously, this is on ByBit. It's not for people in the U.S. Wherever you're prohibited, stay away. It's not for newcomers, not for newbies. And I know that my audience isn't necessarily the most trader-centric audience. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because, my whole thing is, you buy on fundamentals and hold. So it is what it is. But, yeah. Somebody can't withdraw Cardano from Binance because of address issue, as a heads up. I have noticed, too, that my developer's been setting up the Cardano... like the Cardano node on mainnet, and people were trying to send a couple Cardano to the network address, and it wasn't going through. So there might be some hiccups that aren't widely experienced yet. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's because it is not for U.S. traders, and that has to be 90% of your audience. That could be very well. It is what it is, and I get that. Yeah, sorry, I'm in the U.S., also keeping me from it. That makes sense. I actually checked my statistics. About 73% of my audience is in the U.S. So, and then like the second biggest chunk is in the U.K. So, which it's okay. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Me and Rye, we could take care of it. We're going to win the whole contest between the two of us. Before I get into some of the news, and I will show some of this, I'm looking... No, where's my 15? Here's my 15-minute chart. I'm looking at Bitcoin on a 15-minute chart. And while we're going down, and I've got this double wave pattern to the downside, which I'm like got my eye on because, as I've always said, and in my tutorials and everything, when I see this tells me that typically I'm expecting a bigger dump. I'm expecting it to go much lower. And, I'm waiting for the money flow to go from green to red. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and set up my first long. So I'm just kind of waiting. It's really difficult when you see Bitcoin going up. I was down in here, and I've just been watching it go up, 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 waiting for a good entry. I saw this red blood diamond, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe we're going to dump here. Maybe we're going to dump here, but nothing else lined up. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. Because when I first started using Market Cipher, and I was writing the tutorials and the guides and doing all of that, I had a very strict game plan, and I was doing well. The vast majority of my trades were in profit. I was doing very well, primarily on a 15-minute chart. And then I don't know if I started to get cocky. I don't know what I was thinking, but I started doing stupid stuff, and then I took a big hit. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm literally relying on my indicators now before I make a trade, and I'm just waiting for that good entry. So I think it'll come, but we'll see. But yeah, from here, I'm waiting to see a bigger pump to the or a bigger dump rather. And maybe we see 11.7, and then money flow goes red, and I get my dump down after this 2-wave downtrend, and then I go ahead and I long from there, and whatever happens. So, we'll see. From there, I mean, I'm guessing after this dump, whatever's going to happen, whether it's a big one or a small one, then we probably will start going towards 13 grand. So I want to be in a position to long it at that point, but I would definitely like to see this price drop a little bit more first. So we'll see what happens. If you're not in the US, you want to join my trading team, you want to try and take your share of all the Bitcoins that are up for grabs from ByBit, just click the link in the description and sign up. There are a lot of other perks and benefits. I need a bigger team. I don't need a bigger team, but I want a bigger team. Some of these guys already have like 100 people, 250 people, and and then there's me, just like, you're a holder, Crow. You don't count. We're not following your team. It is what it is. Get into a little bit of news, then I'm going to show you guys something cool. Bitfiniex will begin listing Cardano on its spot exchange, so that's good news. Cardano to me is like Visa. It's everywhere you want to be. I mean, I don't know of any. I didn't even realize that Bitfinex wasn't listing Cardano yet, as it were. So, is this big news? I don't know. To me, it's just kind of an afterthought. I just assumed they're going to be on everything. Now, this is actually interesting. Coinbase is actually looking at potentially listing these 19 current cryptocurrencies, and some of them I find actually pretty interesting. Ampleforth, which I don't know anything about, Band Protocol, which I actually just started bot trading, Balancer, Blockstack, Curve, Fetch AI, Flexicoin, I'm not sure about that, Helium, Hedera Hashgraph, that's interesting to me, and Kava, which is one of the new DeFi projects. It was like 90 cents when I talked about it on my channel. Now it's over $3. Melon, Ocean Protocol, Paxos Gold, Reserve Rights, TBTC, The Graph, and one of my favorites from ICOs, Theta. Theta's growing, UMA, and Wrapped Bitcoin. So if you're into any of these coins, and now this isn't a guarantee that Coinbase is going to be listing these, but it's coming. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're looking at listing these. So right now they're basically in the process of legal reviews and all of that stuff. So we'll see. Now I'm going to show you guys something cool. So this is my bot. Hopefully, okay, let me refresh it. I've been doing a lot of stuff here. Take a quick look at chat. It's Crow O'Clock. I will tell you guys. I don't remember if did I tell you guys about my call with Nuno and Utrust, because it still just blows me away. Absolutely, like, fantastic. I don't know what's going on now that I'm live. It's like my interface is like acting weird in my browser. Let me know in chat if I had kind of said anything about the whole Utrust call, because it was actually really, really, really sweet. Dent, yeah, I'm gonna look at Dent. Somebody told me it's pumping, but I don't know. I've been losing a lot of love for Dent lately, the way things have been going. I need to get back to a penny. So anyway, this is the Crow Trader bot, and I always told you guys, if I'm not using it, I'm not talking about it, right? I mean, it's my bot, and I make money when people buy it, but if I'm not using it and I'm not making money with it, I'm not going to push it. That's all there is to it. But I had it running on a VPS, and because it was just kind of like not next to me, it was like out of sight, out of mind, honestly. And so I turned it back on, what has it been, 3 days, 4 days? And so far, I've made 44 trades. So I've made 44 autopilot trades with CrowTrader, and and this is my profit so far. So if I bought, let's just say I purchased the bot a week ago even, and I messed around, and then I finally just turned it on like 4 days ago. I'm already at 30% of so in a matter of days I would have already paid myself back about 30% of what it would cost me to buy the bot. We still got like a year and a half, baby. Year and a half, 2 years of some bot trading. So I am getting really excited because this thing's cranking. It's still a little buggy here and there. And you know, people in chat, you know, people are doing all kinds of weird stuff trying to make it do things. I don't know what all they're doing. I just honestly, and here's the thing, this is exactly what I do. All these trades, all the profit. My face is so itchy. This drives me nuts. I need to find out what the hell to do about that because my face is always itchy. Here's what I do. So I went and I added I've added 44 of the assets currently trading on Binance. And then what I do is I turn on change versus Bitcoin over 7 days and 30 days, right? So like banned protocol. Well, they're definitely pumping because of the news about Coinbase. But if you look at it long term, you know, it's been a pretty steady increase. So if I look at it over a 30-day period, it's 343% on the up. And it's got $86.5 million a day in trading volume. So I went and I'm like, okay, I'm going to plug this into the bot. So I go into backtesting, and then I already have it running, so it's probably not going to let me now. Actually, let me try a different pair because I've already got this running as a live trade. I just turned it on today. So I've got it on down there, and it's searching for an entry. So there's my band. So, and that's what I'm doing, though. I'm looking for long-term gain potential. And this is saying Kava's on Binance, but I don't think it is yet. So Iris, Troy, Zcash. Okay, Zcash, it's not insane gains, but 44% over Bitcoin. So let's try Zcash pair real quick. So I'm going to go into backtesting, pull up Zcash against Bitcoin. I'm leaving this all stock, okay? And here's the thing. Somebody was asking me recently, hey, Crow, how does CrowTrader work against like Crypto Hopper? So I actually went last night and I set up a Crypto Hopper account. And I'm telling you, I kind of got like, I spent like a while. I was going through the tutorials, reading the guides, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, this is like CrowTrader. I wonder if that's not, for whatever reason, that's not wanting to run either. Every once in a while, I'll come across a pair that just does not want to, it doesn't want to do something. There it is. Maybe it was that time frame. There was just absolutely nothing. So this is a 30-minute chart over 14 days. I would have been up 30%. So basically, I do that, and then I click create. So now I'm into paper trading. Once the paper trade goes live, I'm not even going to bother with it. I just do live trade. And then I turn on the live trade, swing back down here, boom, turn it on, and there. Now I have a new live trade. So, and that's that. I mean, that's how simple it is. And all these pairs that I'm doing these trades on, that's all I've done for all of them. I haven't gone in and fine-tuned anything. I haven't made anything. I'm just using base settings on this puppy. The idea for this is any newcomer can come and start experimenting, learn the strategies if they want, or just run them. And it will look for trades, man. So, but I use Misari to find out. I don't just do things blind. I go and I try to find cryptocurrencies that are doing well, over the last 30 days against Bitcoin. Because these are the altcoins that are going to give me that volatility that I need to get regular good trades. So hopefully that's a good tip for you, because that's exactly what I'm doing and it's working. So, you know me, I try to share the wealth, but you got to get CrowTrader. That's all there is to it. All right. So I'll let that run for just a second while I check out chat. 15-minute video, not a whole lot going on. So, would you be interested in looking at O-Chain? I can't remember. Good afternoon, Crow from the UK. What's up, John Jackson? Tons of red on there, though. Those bags would scare me a bit. No, that's the thing. Half the time, so on a Bollinger Band trade, it's basically buying at the low of the band, and it's trying to sell at the height of the band. And that band is constantly moving. It's like a worm. So oftentimes it can go into a trade and instantly at a loss. And it'll go into a brand new trade and you could be at a loss. This one's at negative 8.7%. This one's at negative 7%. XRP 6.61. But that's okay, because these bags are temporary. As you can see, I had 9 trades yesterday. I already have 6 trades today. So out of these pairs, 6 of them turned a quick profit for me today, and they were all in bags yesterday. There's a constant ebb and flow. It's Bitcoin's going up, the altcoins are going up, Bitcoin's going down while the altcoins go up, and it's that crossover that the bot is trading on. See, I just sold band. Or no, I just did a buy order. Okay, so it's season entry. So it's saw an entry and it's immediately up 0.08%. So we'll see how that price action fluctuates while I'm chatting and I'm looking at chat. And you guys can see in real time how the bot works. And it's this simple. It's actually really exciting. And to me, you know, I've said now it's down. It's down 0.35%. And this is common. Now, this might go into a bag and it might go negative 5%. And then tomorrow I'll wake up and it will have 4 trades. And that's okay. That's fine with me. Now, and if you want the bot to not do that, you can set stop losses in the strategies, which I don't do, but you can. I'll just show you like as a random thing. ADA versus Ethereum market. So if you look down here, I can set a stop loss. I can say, okay, well, if the price goes down 1%, just sell it. Now I'm going to move on. But if I did that, I would lose so much. So I don't do it. If anything, stop loss of 15%. You know what I mean? Because that ebb and flow, that's where you make money. Now, the one thing that this bot does not do yet that drives me nuts and that I'm constantly bitching about to my developer is that there's no DCA yet. And, you guys know when I was doing a lot of bot trading in the past, I lived for those DCA tiers. In some cases, I'd run like a 5 to 8 tier dollar cost averaging system. So, if the price dropped too much and my bag got bigger, I would double down and then double down and continue doubling down, averaging down my overall price so that I could reach profit faster. And typically what would happen is I would DCA down on a pair, and then when the price finally started to shoot up, it would have shot up. It shoots up so much that I end up just making a crazy chunk of money. And so I'm still pushing for that, but I know my developer's been busy. He's also helping me build a new platform that is likely going to be ready to launch here by the end of the month at beta. And I think a lot of you guys are really going to dig it. That's all I'm going to say. It's not an automated bot or anything, but people are going to dig it, and it's coming. And it's not going to be named after me because honestly, we're going to build this platform up, and then I'll show you guys when the time is right. But this is one of the things we've been working on for like a year. So everything I've been doing in this bear market has been about preparing for what's coming in this crypto space. And it's about me, there are a lot of YouTubers out there, and there are a lot of these guys that are much bigger than me on YouTube. But I'm more of a business developer. You know what I mean? That's more of what I do. And I try to share my experiences on YouTube, especially when it comes to crypto trading and what I learn and how I'm making money and things like that. I try to share that with all of you guys. And, things that I used to do to generate returns and generate gains when I first got started, rather than promote other people's stuff, I've spent this time to create my own platforms. It just makes sense. And to create platforms that I personally want to use and enjoy using. So after, I could have sat around and continued just making a bunch of YouTube videos and all of that, which I kind of still do, obviously. But for me, it's more fun to be able to talk about, look what I built, look what I've done, look what you can use. This is what I'm doing to turn profits. This is, you get what I'm saying. It's just, this is where I have fun. I have fun building stuff. Let me take a quick look at chat, answer some questions, and then we'll go 40%, 42% of ADA will be staked. Which is basically going to lower the overall supply, and as stuff happens, will increase demand. Any thoughts on storage coins such as Blue Zell, Filecoin, or Sia? Sia Coin. What's funny is Sia Coin. Buy order for Mana. All right, good deal. So we'll see what comes of that. See, that buy order went straight into the negative, which is very common. It's down 0.2%. Band is now up, so it was down. Now it's up 0.26%. You see the ebb and flow? It's up and down, up and down. You can't. I don't sweat it. I find a pair that I see has a good long trend, uptrend against Bitcoin's value, and I turn it on and let it run, and that's it. And then I come back, like Ren versus Bitcoin. I've had 11 positive trades with Ren using this exact strategy, going in, looking at, what its volatility is like, doing the same Bollinger Band strategy. The only difference is some of these are 5-minute charts, some are 15-minute charts. This one is on an hour chart, 5-minute, 5-minute, 5-minute. This one's on an hour chart, a 30-minute chart. So that's the thing. The candle charts kind of dictate sometimes your profitability within a certain time frame. So, and hopefully a lot of you guys that are using CrowTrader enjoy these videos that I do, because I know a lot of you guys have it, because I've done specials and things. I'm working on possibly, I might do, I don't know. You guys all have to let me know in the comments. If I did one more coupon code that saves you like 20-25% off the price, here's the thing, I don't just want you buying the bot. I want you using it and sharing what you learn with the community. Like I was thinking about going in today, because when I'm creating these strategies, I can go in and I can, this is my BNT. These are my BNT trades right here. So those are not necessarily all that great. But I can go in and I can share my strategies with the public pretty easily. And so I want to see more people in the community. There's like 300 people in the CrowTrader community. I kind of want to redo the website. I want to make it a little cleaner, add some more guides and different things to help people getting started. So, if you guys let me know in the comments under the video once it publishes, and let me know if I do a coupon code, how many of you are in? Because if it's just like a couple people, I might wait. I know that this bot is working, and I want. Like I set up an account on Crypto Hopper, and it was like everything is very well presented, and it all looks really clean and really good, but it looked like a major pain in the butt to deal with. And and then everybody's selling all these strategies. You got to pay these people like monthly fees to use these strategies and this and that. It's like, why not empower people to make the profit with the bot? Once you've bought the bot, then like share what you're doing. Share the wealth. It's only going to help you. The person that you help with a great strategy that's churning and burning profits today, that same guy is going to be so jazzed up that he's going to be finding things that are profitable for him, and he's going to share it with you. There's no reason to sell it. Do you need a doctor? I don't think so. I think I'm good. The only thing, I know that I'm always doing this, and a part of it is because my mustache gets long. I need to trim it. It gets long, and it tickles my nose. And it's like the air down here in my office is so dry because I have no windows, I have no nothing. How much is it normally? It's 0.05 Bitcoin. It's 0.05 Bitcoin. It's a one and done thing. You buy it and you have it. How are you doing the trade competition being in the U.S.? It's a secret. It's a secret. A to go north. A to go north now. Bye-bye. Well, let's take a look. Let's see what's popping. All right, so Bitcoin's up at 11.8. XRP's been doing all right, up 26% over the last 7 days. That's good. Cardano's up 0.14 cents again. A lot of little volatility with Cardano. Chainlink's at almost $10. I mean, Chainlink is really killing it. I gotta say, it really is doing well. Crypto.com coin not doing so well. I've got something coming for you guys. So let's just say keep an eye on Turnio. Keep an eye on Turnio and the block card. And if you're not in my Telegram group, yeah, it's right above my head. If you're not in my Telegram group, you might want to join and check out what I just posted in there today. Because there's some cool stuff, and there's a new way for everybody to get involved. And they're introducing, and nobody even really knows about this yet. Okay. But I just started kind of making some things public. The platform isn't ready yet. The platform itself for everything that they're adding, I'm going to let them kind of announce what's happening. But the platform's going to be launching a lot of new stuff here over the next 2 to 4 weeks. And they've launched a referral system that's like an 8-tier referral system. And now's the time to get in on it. That's a definite. Now is the time to get in on it. But I made up a big flyer, and it's in my Telegram group. Stellar, it's up to 10 cents. Okay, good. EOS, cool. Let's take a look at the biggest gainers. Band Protocol, BNT token is doing well. Man, it's at 255. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Zcash up 39%. Kava's rocking it. I mean, seriously, Kava's really rocking it. I'm just so scared. I'm so afraid of DeFi. I still am. I see all the money. I see it, folks. I see all these big gains. I see all this stuff, but it's just freaky. It's freaky to me. Somebody actually was just telling me about this Ethereum gold business. And I won't say who, but he's like explaining it to me, and I'm like, oh, so it's a new Ponzi. And he's like, no, it's not a Ponzi. It's like a sphere. And he's like breaking it down for me. And, you know, I guess the idea is you buy these Ethereum gold tokens with Ethereum, but you take like a 20% hit. It's like a 10 or 20% hit, but then the difference in price or whatever, your 20% hit is then distributed to everybody through a smart contract that already has the gold tokens. And I'm like, okay, so it's like multi-level. I don't know. I still haven't wrapped my head around it. I'm like, it sounds like a money cycler. And he's like, no, it's not like a money cycler. He's like, and I'm like, well, okay, so what happens when the owner just decides to like wipe everybody and take it all? He's like, he can't, unless he's got a backdoor in the smart contract, which has been tested and people have tried to hack it, and it's gone through all this stuff, and it's been around a while. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust that stuff. A P3D clone of a clone. Yeah, P3D basically. So what's PD3 or P3D, and how did that end up? I'm legitimately curious, like how that ended up, because this whole thing, Yeah, it's a Ponzi. Last man in is wrecked. I really don't think it's quite like that though, because you could go like you might get wrecked for like 20% if you're the last guy, but as I understand it, you can take you can take your deposit right out. Nothing's locked. So just a new flavor is a weak hands Ponzi. Yeah, I don't know. P3D was exactly the same. So it was. So I'm guessing this doesn't exist anymore. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm weary of all that stuff. I mean, there's only one like, and it's not even technically DeFi. But I'm like totally cool with Celsius Network. They do all that stuff. You stake your coins, you get a return, yada yada yada, and and it's managed by like a legit team and a legit CEO that I trust. And a lot of these DeFi protocols popping up all over the place. I'm just weary because everybody knows that there's a lot of money that people are just dumping into these DeFi apps trying to, get their yield farming on. I'm just gonna stick with my bot stuff and keep it simple. I just feel better about it. So let me do a quick refresh and see if I've made any trades while I've been live. Not a Ponzi. I hope it's not. I hope it works out for everybody getting involved. I'm wary, but hey, Crow, have you heard? Yeah, I made. Wow, did I make 3 trades since I've been live? Cool. Cardano is not on Coinbase yet, but when it hits Coinbase, if it hits Coinbase, it's going to be a good day for Cardano holders. How is the Cardano pool looking, by the way? I know my developer was working on it yesterday, and something he had a couple people send him just a couple Cardano to the node address, and they were trying to send it from an exchange, I guess, and it wasn't going through. So he's working on it. We're trying to get the Cardano node up as soon as possible. So believe me, it's coming. It's just smash the likes. I love it when Dane Thomas, thank you. I never even think to say that. Hit the like button. Why haven't you if you haven't? Come on. This is as real as it gets. I'm just calling it how I see it. I would say I'm not trying to sell you nothing, but that would be BS because I want you to buy my trading bot. Can I buy your miner? What, you're wanting to buy my Ethereum miner? I haven't even had it running. I haven't had it running for a couple months now. I have thought about selling it and like maybe putting it up for an auction or something because the miner's badass. Honestly, my Ethereum rig, it's a 6 GPU rig with some badass GPUs, and but it just honestly it just heated up the basement so much, and it's already hot down here, and it's the only place in the house I could have it. I guess technically I could put it in the garage and run it if I really wanted, but I didn't think that was a good idea. So, yeah, I've been thinking about selling it, but something tells me I'm going to wish I didn't if I do. So, we'll see. Everybody kept calling me an old man in that stream last night. I'm a little insecure now. You're the man. Appreciate what you do. Thank you, Crow. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you. Every one of you guys that are in chat and you tune in when I go live, and I really appreciate all of you guys. And as things pick up and I get more situated, because I do have so many things buzzing around me, it has been really difficult for me to just sit down and read. Because I want to do a lot of deep dive. I really need to shave. Boy, if I were to go clean shaven and I came live, I'd probably scare the hell out of all of you. You'd be like, "Who the hell is that dude?" Watched one of your MMA fights. You're big. I'm a big dude. I know. I'm a big dude. It was great. It was very short. Old man, you're fine. Crow, have you found a Cardano staking pool? I'm making one. My developer's building one. Your charisma was on point. My charisma in a fight? Oh boy. Dude, Crow, you owned them. Yeah, I did kind of own them a little bit. It was a quick fight. I hit really hard. That's the thing. When you're a big ogre, you might be old and slow, but if you hit something, it's like that line in Rocky when they're talking about that Russian, and he's like, "What he hits, he destroys." But yeah, my kids all call my arm the Tower of Power because I hit stupid hard. But yeah, it was a good time. But I'm old. Oh, and on the chat last night, your ADA prediction, end of year, please. Uh, end of year Cardano prediction. Like I keep saying. Oh, I see what you're saying, Gretters. Yeah, no, last night was fun. I mean, I was just drinking, and I don't really drink very much, but last night I'm like, it's time. It's time to enjoy a night and just kick back, and it just happened to be the night that was scheduled. So I didn't cancel, but I was still gonna drink my scotch and just act a fool, and that's what I did. I just kind of let loose and just acted a fool and made fun of everybody and had fun. And it was all tongue in cheek. Everyone was cool. I don't have anything against any of them. Oh, just gotta sell. Got a new trade. Got a new trade. Isn't it fun to just sit here and talk and I'm making money like automatically? I kind of like it. Even though that was not a good trade, apparently. I guess and that's the thing when it comes with the Bollinger Band. Sometimes it'll do weird things, and it depends on the pair, the time frame, and the way the Bollinger Band is working. So anything could happen. Sometimes you get a bad pair. I'll watch it. Sometimes I'll be trading with a new pair. Like I tried trading with Dogecoin because the gains are silly, but the way that the candles are and the way it's all wonky and it doesn't make any sense, and for whatever reason the bot just didn't like it. But I must break you. Yeah. Dude, you were great. Well, that's good. I was just having fun. And I was watching the chat and I'm like, oh my gosh, these people hate me. Because it was old man this, old man that, goddamn he's loud, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I probably was a little loud last night. But you know what? I was looking at last night like I was there to be comic relief. So, yeah, it was all good. It was all good. So, ho 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 ha he. When will your pool be up and what it'll be Cardano. I want to get Crow Trader. I like it better than DApps in HYY pips peeps. I really do like my bot a lot. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but it'll get there, and it does what it's supposed to do. I'm older than you, I think. Oh well, that's cool. At least somebody is, because apparently I'm like Grandpa Crow now. I haven't dyed this in a minute, so maybe I'm getting a little older, but yeah. Let's take a buy order for a Anchor. Let's take a look at this. I want to see what happened. That doesn't even really make sense. And it's saying that doesn't even make sense. So yeah, I'll have to look at that. When the charts look like this, weird stuff happens. Maybe it's because it's so. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. So we are going to. It went into another position. I'm going to turn that off and just let it save that, and then I'll go into it later because it made two trades that it's not very good. So I'm gonna have to figure out why it's doing that. And my guess is it's some sort of candle data thing, which does happen every once in a while with some of the projects on Binance. So you're a youngster. It goes gray all at once. Honestly, I feel like every time I shave and I trim my beard, I have more gray than I started with. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? This isn't fun. I don't like being old or getting older. But yeah, I mean, kids are getting ready to go back to school here soon, and it's really weird because of COVID, how they're basically going to be homeschooling like 3 days a week and then going to school 2 days a week. So, oh yeah, seriously, ADA price prediction end of year, and I'm way older than you. And he uses a skull emoji. That's pretty funny. End of year Cardano prediction. I mean, look, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 4 months left. My hope is Goguen launches before end of year, which it's supposed to. And let's just assume Goguen does launch before end of year. End of year. We're trading at 14 cents right now, pre-Goguen. I don't know. End of year, 30 cents. I think the bulk of the gains are going to happen in 2021. I really do. I think that's when the market is really going to start kicking off. Institutions are still coming in. You know what I mean? And in order for Cardano to really kick stuff off, they need to launch Goguen, and I want to see some strong Ethereum DApp migration. That's what I really want to see. We're not going to see that until Goguen, and I think once Goguen launches, it might not even have anything to do with Goguen, but I'm going to assume that Coinbase might be waiting for Goguen too. They want a complete package before they list it. But I'm pretty sure that Coinbase and I mean, they've already said they're going to allow staking. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of stuff is going to happen over this year. It could be higher than that. 30 cents might be really, really, really low. What's up, Polly P? So we'll see. More copper in your diet equals less gray hair. That's interesting. I've never heard that before. Do you have any Cardano decorations in your house? Yeah, my cat. My cat is named Cardano. That's the extent of it, though. And he's the best cat we have. Go figure. He's super sweet, super laid back and chill. He's huge, and yeah, he doesn't mess anybody. He doesn't mess with anybody. He's kind of like me. He's like, I don't mess with anybody, but if you mess with me, I'm gonna pounce on your head. He's like the best cat ever. All right, guys, I don't want this video to get too long. I'm just kind of chitter chatting and hanging out. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Check out Crow Trader. Run some back tests. And how old are you? I'm older. I'm old enough. I'm gonna go have my fiber shake now, so I will see everybody soon. Grow your coins, folks, and I'll probably